Week 4, Freddy Facetime, and this week we have a couple of Brisbane boys, Jake Turpin and Kotoni Staggs. How are you, lads?
Good. Yeah, good. Thanks, Freddy.
You good? Get the hat off. Come on, get the hat off. Oh, wow. Is that what we're doing in isolation?
Yeah, there's nothing else to do, so I had to get another look.
Looks good. What are you, Jake? Who cut your hair?
I actually got a barber that looks after me in Brisbane. I'll give him a little shout out, the Ryan and Co barber. So
Yeah.
if anyone's in Brisbane, get out there. He's good.
Looks pretty sophisticated, that hairdo. Oh, yeah, a bit of love. Nice. All right, how are you keeping fit?
We're just doing a little bit around the house at the moment. Jake just bought a house, so I just moved in with him and trying to help him around his house, and do a little bit of renovation and a little bit of landscaping as well. So we're getting out and about of the day, and of the afternoon, then we'll go to the park and do a bit of running.
Yeah, right. And you got another teammate, Ethan Bullymore. He's not with you at the moment. How is it with the three of you there normally? Is it okay?
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. Well, it's good in a time like this when we're in ISO. So having two boys that you play and train with, so they can keep you busy, and we get into each other a bit. We all really good mates, but we keep each other on our toes as well. Who's
the cook?
Yeah, I am. No, he's not. He claims he is. He just does all the simple stuff, and he comes and gets me to do all the hard stuff. So I reckon I am 100%.
Who's the messy one?
Yeah, it's Ethan. Either or Bull.
Bullymore?
Yeah.
Blame him?
Yeah, 100%.
Are you all single?
Nah, Bull's not. We are.
Is that dangerous?
Oh, we have nah, it's not dangerous at all.
Has been a single young bloke in isolation. You can't. There's no Tindering or there's no meeting up, is there?
Nah. To be honest, it's not hard. To be honest, like we're having boys in the house. We keep each other busy. Always together, doing stuff together. But I don't know. Some nights you go to bed and you get a bit lonely. Watch a movie by yourself.
Well, I saw something actually on your TikTok. Have a look at this.
Nah.
Mate, how lonely are you two getting?
That was only week 1 too. You can imagine what they're like now.
My God.
Well, that Jake come up with that one. No, dude. I didn't know that.
Are you always the horse?
Yeah, exactly. I'm a real cowboy.
Yeah, I told him that I'd get on the ground, and he said he's rode bull before, so yeah, that's it.
So your parents, Jake, aren't they involved in horses, trotters?
Yeah, so our whole family. So I grew up with harness racing. Yeah, so my sister's the head trainer now. When I was coming through, Dad was the head trainer. He probably had a small stable, about 12 or 15 and work. But now, since my sister's taken over, she's expanded. And, she's got about 40 or 50 in work out home now. So, so I've always had harness racing in my life, and I've actually owned 2 myself. So, have a bit of fun with them as well.
Yeah, right. You had any big winners? Any major races?
Not too long ago, one of my horses, McGregor, he won a Group 2 or 3, I think it was. So that was pretty exciting. That was my first group win. So, it's very exciting to have those horses go around.
All right, back onto the footy, Kotoni. You represented Tongan last year. Can you tell us about your background and also what it was like to play for Tonga, meet your father, and beat Australia?
Yeah, that was played Tonga. It was just something that I wanted to do. I never met my dad, and I just thought, just want to get to know my dad's side of the culture and know the Tongan culture, and I just come in my head and thought I'd play for Tonga, and I was playing good footy last year, and Wolf, he actually got out to me and just asked if I wanted to play for Tonga, if that was an idea growing up. I said I didn't really think about it much growing up, but And then I was talking to him, and then he said, mate, you keep playing good footy, you know, you could be in the team. So I just played good footy, and then he rang me up, and he told me that I was picked in the team. So that was something that I wasn't really thinking of doing, and then it ended up happening. And then I made my debut against New Zealand over there, and I just to represent my dad's side that I haven't had much to do growing up. I know it was just something for me that I really wanted to do, and I know it's probably one of the best times of my life actually. After when we did beat Australia, that was something that's gonna stay with me for forever now. You know, growing up watching Australia, I was always wanting to play for Australia growing up. So to play against them and to beat them as well on the night, it was just something special for the whole community back in Tonga and for the team as well. But you know, after that game, when we beat them, you know, Tonga's just a small island and they get around the footy a lot. And the government asked if they invited us to Tonga, so they paid for all us boys to go over to Tonga for a week. And I rang my dad straight away. And at the time, I was speaking to my dad, but I never met him. And, so I just told my dad that the government's paid us to go to Tonga for a week. I want to meet you. And my dad just said, yeah, I want to meet you. So my dad flew over. So he was born and raised in Tonga, but lived in America as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's got family still over there, sisters and brothers. And so I just asked if I could meet him over there, and he flew straight over. And I didn't know I was going to meet him the day I flew in, but we flew in about 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I just got off the plane to get my bags, and my dad was there waiting for me. And I know at the time it didn't really sink in, but I just took a look at him and we stared at each other for a bit, and then eventually made our way together and hugged each other for a while. But I know it's just a big part of my life growing up, not having a father, but then seeing him for the first time, it was just like a missing puzzle that's come back together, you know what I mean? So I know to meet my father for the first time was something special, and you know, it was always something what I wanted to do. So yeah, it's one of the best times of my life.
How cool. And you got a brother who plays NFL, is that right?
Yeah, so he's in college at the moment. He's the younger brother, I'm the oldest. My dad's got a boy and a girl, and my brother's 18, the sister's 19, and so the sister's doing a bit of, she's doing doctor, she's doing college over there, she wants to become a doctor. And yeah, my younger brother, I was speaking to my dad in Tonga, and he was just filling me in that he's in college and he's playing college ball at the moment, but you know, his dream is to play NFL. As it was like mine growing up, I wanted to play NRL. So you know, got good genes in the family. So yeah. He's a lot bigger than me. He's 6'7" and he's like 100.
Whoa! Wow!
So yeah, he's got my dad. He's got my dad's genes there, size.
Yeah, it's a Tongan, all right. What about you, Jake? I believe you spent some time in Melbourne. How was that?
Yeah. So I spent most of my growing up in Melbourne, I sort of say. So I graduated school out in Ipswich and moved to Melbourne the next day, and then spent 5 years down there. So yeah, Melbourne for me was a lot of growing up, and I was very mature, and Melbourne instilled that real good, you know, culture that they have down there. And so I thank Melbourne for all the stuff that they did for me for growing up and looking after me and instilling all my traits in me.
Well, good. Well, I've got a couple of questions actually from fans. Okay, so I'll start with you, Jakey. What's your game day song?
Actually, I'm against listening to music before a game. Right. I'm laid back. I don't even have earphones. I don't take no music, no nothing. I just walk around the sheds and annoy everyone. I'm that sort of person. I walk around and talk to everyone and, you know, say some chirpy things, and it just keeps my mind off the game. Just very relaxed.
So have you got a game day song, Kotoni?
To be honest, I love listening to country before a game. I don't know, it's just, I know growing up out in the bush, out Wellington there in New South Wales, so I know I love a bit of country music, and that's just one thing I would listen to. A bit of Alan Jackson, my favourite.
Nice. Alan Jackson, will give him a shout out. Well done. All right, who's got the worst haircut out of the Broncos?
Birdie, bro. Birdie's is mad. Bro.
Actually, Birdie's, but before he got crook, before he got hurt, that was terrible. What was going on? How'd you let him have it?
He's looking good at the moment.
He's looking good.
He does rock it.
He suits it, yeah.
But I don't know who would
probably me. Everyone would say me. Just say me. I'll play myself. Yeah.
He has about 5 different cuts in 1 week.
Actually, I've got to say, when I look at your play, it's like you've come straight out of prison. You got the dodgy prison haircut, and you play like a lunatic, which I love. So,
a bit of fun.
What about who are your idols growing up?
My idol growing up was Darren Lockyer. I noticed growing up watching him play, just the things he did on the footy field. And he just always never stopped. He played the full 80 minutes, and if they were behind, he would just bring that extra bit of buzz that they needed, and he just pulled off some freaky stuff. But I looked up to him growing up.
He's pretty good, Jakey.
I guess on field, I think Darren Lockyer. I think it was everyone's, in our sort of when we were growing up, he was just everyone's hero. He was the king in Brisbane and Queensland and that. And off field, it was just definitely my parents, mum and dad. They did everything for me. So
very cool.
So definitely my mum and dad.
All right, who's the most stylish out of the three of you?
Yeah, me.
He spends a bit of time and money on it, so he better be.
Who's the biggest poser?
Yeah, him. He's always on his phone. So me and Ethan, we're always into him about always being on his phone. So definitely.
Hey, come on. Kotoni, get off your phone, bro.
Nah, I'm just checking in on the family back home.
That's 20% of the time he's doing that. The other 80, I don't know.
Who's the healthiest?
I think
we all cook for each other, so we all eat the same thing.
But we're always together, and we've been eating pretty good at while we've been out of the game for a couple of weeks. But Ethan's never he's home sometimes, and he's always at his missus.
He goes walking around all the time.
We'll see him 2 days, and then he's gone for the week. So, but I think we're both pretty healthy. We cook for each other, and we never really buy out. So
right.
we cook for each other all the time.
My best dancer?
Best probably
healthiest.
Probably me.
And who's the strongest? Who's the strongest out of you all?
Oh, that's a good one, because we always have little battles in the house about this. So Ethan, he's a prop. He's actually the strongest at the Broncos. So, but we reckon pound for pound, Kotoni's the strongest, because he's shorter and smaller than Big Bull. But he always found, Bull's quote is, "There's no weight classes in the jungle." So, he always says he's the strongest. But I reckon pound for pound.
I reckon when you pulled the knife out of your sock, I reckon that'd beat them both. What about what's going on at the moment in isolation? And there's talk about the game coming back. Are you happy with what's going on at the moment? The fact is, you might have to live out of Queensland for a while.
Yeah, I think it's, I get where some of the players are coming from. It might be tough, Even in our team, there's, a few boys like Hopper and that have had newborns, and so, them leaving their kids, and I understand where that's coming from. It's pretty easy for us to sit here and say, we can go wherever you want us to go, and because we're single and we got no, we're not leaving anything behind. But,
got no life.
Pretty much. So I understand where those boys are coming from. But in the end, if we want to get paid, we want the game, we need the game to keep going. So whatever we have to do, I think we have to do. And, that's the best thing for the game is, for us to go away, well, we have to do it. Ideally, the best thing would be to stay where we are, but if we have to go and live in Sydney, we have to go and live in Sydney. That's just how it is.
Right, out of the three, because we haven't got a CEO at the moment, who out of the three you would be best to run the game?
Probably Ethan. He's a brainy one. Book smart, he's all that. You put him on a shovel or tell him to dig a hole, he wouldn't know how. But no, you'll probably put Ethan there. He's good.
It's funny you asked that, because he actually said the other day, he reckons, give me 10 years, I'll be the CEO of the NRL. He actually did say that the other day, so it's funny you said that.
Is he going to be a good player? I don't know much about Ethan Bullymore.
Yeah, he had. So he did it against the Rabbitohs that last round we had. So he's big, strong, fast. He's actually, I think he's one of the fastest at the club too. So he's a prop who's real speedy, and he goes real good.
All right, you're going to be ready when the game starts in hopefully a couple of weeks?
Yeah, we've been doing everything we can to keep fit. We just had a long pre-season, which is the toughest training you ever do, and we don't want to fall behind from that. So yeah, we've been keeping up. We've been doing fitness and a bit of gym, home gym. We've got a mate that's got a gym at his house, so try to do as much as we can, and we try to run mainly every second day, and so we're trying to keep up and keep fit. So I reckon when the game is back, whenever that is, we'll be ready to take the field and keep going.
All right, well, I advise you to stay away from the cowboy hats. I'm not sure if there's a future in that. And Jakey, don't stab anyone in the meantime, boys, but I just wish you all the best. You've had a fantastic start of the season, and hopefully we get to watch you play only in a few more weeks. So appreciate your time, and good luck with everything, and take care.
No worries. Cheers.
Thanks, Freddy. Thanks for having us.